Hello guys, today's video is going to be about how you can climb the ladder and get hopefully to Diamond Master or challenge or whatever. The first advice I'll give you guys is shut the fuck up. When you go into a game, there are many ways and you can communicate with your teams, and there are many reasons why you can communicate with your teams. If you think about it, all of them are not helping you improve at the game. If you just want to improve, if you really just want to get to challenger, if you're a man on your mission, if you have a purpose and you want to get to challenger, just mute everyone. That's not helping you get good at the game. If you wanna like play around with people and you wanna play them, then and just have fun, then sure, yeah, just talk to people. If you want to improve at the game, mute everyone and don't talk to them. Don't blame anyone. That's not helping you out. At most, if you just wanna like strategize, tell your teammates what you're gonna do or what you think you should do, then sure, just do that. Like pinging and saying Baron after a team fight or something like that. Other than that, just shut the fuck up. There are two things you need to accept. First, your elo represents your skill level. If you've been stuck in Plat 2 for about a month, that represents your skill level. For example, I've been in Diamond 3, Diamond 2 for about 2 years now. Right now I'm in Diamond 4 because I haven't played. That represents my skill level. I know right now I'm probably a Diamond 3 player. I know in Mount Master I've accepted it, and I'm looking for my mistakes in order to improve. And you should do the same if you want to get out of silver. Fucking scrub. You need to accept that you made mistakes. We all do. Challenger players do. In every team fight, you could have played it better. Every laning phase, every CS, you could have done it better. Think about ways you can improve. Think about what you are doing wrong and try to fix it. So that leads to the next point, which is focus on getting better. Don't focus on ways in which you can place the blame on other players. If you see challenger players, some of them can win like 30 games in a row. Like Abdo from Korea, he's gone on like 30 win streaks. What that means is that basically almost every game at the silver, bronze, gold level is winnable. So uh, um, with that in mind, think about ways in which you could have done better, even after the game or during the game. What you can do to improve, but focus on one thing at a time. When you go into a game, think about, okay, this game I'm gonna CS better. I'm gonna learn to CS. Sometimes I just go against bots and learn to CS because I think that helps me a lot. Um, the next point is laning is very straightforward. Get good at it. Watch replays of yourself and think what you could have done better. Same as always. It's about you. It's not about like YOLO swag 2269 triple X. It's about you. Don't when you're in a game, don't say, "Oh, he did this and that, and that's why we lost the game." Say, "Oh, if I would have if I would have gotten 10 more CS, I would have gotten this item that which would have killed him. If I would have gotten this, if I would have ganked him, if I would have." Think about yourself. Don't think about others. Um, Next point, learn to identify comp strength. If your team has an Alistar and the other team has uh, Soraka, then don't skirmish. Um, Alistar is a god at team fights. Soraka is a god at skirmishing 2v2, 3v3, healing the AD carry forever. So learn to identify comp strength and then play around it. If you have Ari, then look for picks, ward their area. If you know their support is a roaming one, then ward the river and don't let them roam around. Um, and a big important point that people don't realize. Even sometimes I don't do it. Learn to pick good fights. A lot of the times you go into a fight that you know you're losing, but you feel like you're not gonna die, and you still take the fight. So, for example, there's Vayne is dying, and you're Soraka, and sometimes you just wanna help him out, or you know you're gonna take damage where you're not gonna die. So sometimes you just go into it. The problem is that if you're all low, maybe you're giving something even bigger than like just a kill. Maybe you're giving like Baron or a tower or something. So whenever you're gonna engage into a fight, or whenever you're gonna fight someone, think about what the if you're gonna be better off after the engagement or something, after the fight. So let's say it's a 2v, for example, a 2v2, and I'm roaming, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can get a kill. I see this a lot, especially in low elo. If someone just going in like 4v1, try to get a kill, and a lot of times you don't even get the kill. And if you get the kill, it's a 4v1. You trade a kill 3 and it's 3v0, and they can basically get the entire map because they don't have any pressure. Whereas if it's a 4v1, maybe they only get a tower. Maybe they can't get Baron. So learn to not just go into a fight because you're not gonna die. Learn to pick fights in which you're gonna be better off after the fight. So next point is wards. Wards are the most OP item in the freaking game. I once watched a graph where it was like bronze players ward 5 wards per game, silver 7, gold, and it increased all the way to challenger. So the easy take is if you buy 2 more wards on your next game for 10 games, you're gonna climb the ladder, and it's that simple. Not only you should buy wards, but you should know how to place them. If you buy the wards and you place them at fountain, you're not gonna get platinum out of sudden. You need to know where to place them on the map. Don't place them on spots where you know they're gonna get swept. Learn to place them. Sometimes you gotta play them on shitty spots just because you know they're gonna get swept if you put it on good spots. Buy a ping. They're super cheap right now. They're the only ones you can buy. So you should always have one in stock and put it on a good place. And last point, League is about 2 things: laning and rotating around the map. Laning is the easiest way you can improve. If you watch replays of your laning, you can easily improve 2 tiers, I think. That's how I went from from gold to diamond. I picked up Cinch. I learned how to lane, and I quickly got to diamond in like 2 months. To diamond 5. Then it took me a while to get to diamond 3, diamond 2, but it's really easy to lane. It's really easy to learn the laning mechanics. Just get a champion that you're comfortable at and get good at laning. If you're a laner, obviously. If you're a support or a jungler, that may not apply to you. And the second thing League of Legends is about is once you've gotten a lead out of laning, then extending that lead over to the map and rotating around the map to get objectives. Now, if you think about it, if you win lane in the current meta, 15 minutes, whoever is winning wins the game most of the time. Like I would say 75% of the times, whoever's winning on 15 minutes, especially if you have a good enough lead, like you're almost guaranteed to win the game. So if you get good at laning, I mean, you're gonna improve mad amount. So yeah, get good at laning. Don't die in lane. Don't throw the game in lane. If you're doing poorly in lane, just do jungle or something. But don't throw away the game because you died 0-7 trying to get 2 more CS. So yeah, lastly, learn how you can rotate around the map once you've gotten the lead, even though I think laning is more important. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching.